Hello, welcome to the Spoon Fork Heart Kitchen. สวัสดีค่ะ My name is Siri. Today I'm gonna show you how to make Thai pudding in the pumpkin, or Thai people call สังขยาฟักทอง Let's look our ingredient. Today, of course, I have the pumpkin, pandan leaf, egg, palm sugar, brown sugar, coconut milk, salt, and cornstarch. Before we start to cook our สังขยาฟักทอง or pudding in the pumpkin, let's prepare everything. Start with the pumpkin. This guy is the shape like this, so I have to cut about here for fit inside my steamer. So I'm gonna cutting little bit low. Save the seed so you can have the put in the oven, have the pumpkin seed. So now I remove all the seed, and the second I'm gonna remove the pulp. The reason why I do in separate time the pulp and the seed, so you can save the seed for the next recipe. I give you some examples. See this seed I saved from the last time. Nice, huh? Even the pork in Thailand, I remember one time my grandfather, he makes a nice caramel, and with the pork, I love that how he make it for me. So now we done remove all the seed and pork. So I'm gonna clean this pumpkin and clean inside well and let this sit for dry a little bit, and we're gonna do the next step. I cracked all the egg inside the mixing bowl. This one is the brown sugar. Go in. Brown sugar. If you like it less sweet, put less. Palm sugar. If you use palm sugar also, I use them both. I use brown sugar and palm sugar. So if you use the palm sugar, I have a little technique to help you. Gonna be hard for you to just try to bake this. So I have the little trip for you. Put in the bag and use the mortar and pestle and mortar to just crack them. Make it soft. Now egg, sugar, brown sugar, and palm sugar, and coconut milk. This cornstarch for getting smooth, nice and smooth. A little bit of salt, not too much, just for the taste. Okay, and now pandan leaf. I'm gonna cut them short little bit so easy for mix. So let's cut them to be short little bit so when we mix it, it's gonna be easy. Okay, the pandan leaf going, and now use your hand to mix everything. Mix everything until all the sugar is dissolved, all the egg is cracked and smooth. And you want to squeeze the pandan leaf to get the all aroma come out. Now we're gonna remove all the pandan leaf because they're not gonna stay inside here. Just remove it. We just need the flavor from this. So and now we're gonna remove it. Now we've done all the mixing this, so I'm gonna remove the pulp and clean my hand. So now I'm gonna cut this pumpkin. Okay, now we're peeling the pumpkin. And now I'm gonna thinly slice the pumpkin so we can put inside the pudding. When you thinly slice like this, it's easy for you to cut. Now, so we're gonna stand this so for you can remove it's all maybe a big chunk inside this, make your pudding way smoother. we're gonna stain this. Sometimes they have the big chunk egg, they have the little small pandan leaf inside. So we want our pudding to be smooth, so we're gonna stain this. So now after we done the stain our pudding, you can see all the big chunk of the pandan leaf and then the big chunk of the sugar. That's why the reason we want to stain this before we pour inside the pumpkin. And so now I'm gonna pour the pudding inside the pumpkin. Okay, pour inside the pumpkin. And now I'm gonna put the pumpkin inside our steamer. That ready. I have another little trick because if you steam the pumpkin, it's too long, they can bake apart. Put the pumpkin, alright, like this, and cover the pumpkin with all this foil. And another pieces of foil on top so the water not get inside your pudding. And so my steamer have the 3 levels. So this the first one is the water. This is the second one, and I'm gonna put one more. It's the third one here. Pour inside the bowl. Slowly pour inside. Now the pumpkin that we sliced early go in here. Put it on the top. If you like more, you can put more. Now, when you put all your pumpkin and your pudding inside here, make sure your water is boiled, and then you're gonna bring the heat down to just a simmer, maybe medium low. So let it cook about 1 hour, and then we come back and check. But depend how your pumpkin. If you have small pumpkin, it's gonna take 45 minutes. And also the one for the third level, it's gonna take maybe 30 minutes, and I'm gonna come back and check because it's easier to cook. Okay, and I will let you see. Okay, so now already 35 minutes. So let's check on the top one. Oops, be careful the steam. Okay, and how I check this? I just want to use my knife. Okay, yeah, look. See, no have any egg or any liquid come out. And dry your knife with clean, so that means you're putting it ready. So I'm gonna take this one out and still let the pumpkin one still cooking. So let's take this one out. Remove this and sit on the side. Let they sit on the side for cool down, and we're gonna serving this. Okay, and now the pumpkin one still need the time to cook, another 30 more minutes. Okay, and now we come back for the pudding in the pumpkin. So take me about 1 hour and about 8 minutes to finish this because I got a little bit bigger pumpkin. Okay, now 1 hour and 8 minutes. Look, sometime. So I'm gonna turn off the stove and let this cool down before I can cut and show you how they look inside. So, and now we done all our pudding and pumpkin. This one inside the pumpkin, and this special one, the pumpkin inside the pudding. So remove the foil and cut it to show you guys how they look like. Wow. Okay. Look how nice and smooth. Wow, looks so delicious. The pudding pumpkin with the vanilla ice cream. Oh, I wanna try this. Okay, let me try this. Same when you eat the pumpkin pie with the vanilla ice cream, but it's just different. Oh, good dessert. Nice and easy. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the recipe, if you like the video, please give me a thumb up, subscribe, so you will not miss any recipe. Thank you.